products.
Beauty sells products. If you show a person an advertisement that the public will admire, they are far more likely to buy the product because they aspire to look like the person created in the advertisement without thinking about that it is all an illusion.
I actually do not think that the media tries to set standards for beauty. I think it tries to show the world different types of beauty, but as a whole and as a people, we choose what beauty we want to follow.
I think that the media is particularly interested in selling something, which means that women look like they're selling themselves. And Pantene ads, I mean, come on, there's a lot more that we're looking at other than their hair. So I think that it's just everywhere. It kind of just permeates everything that we do, and it really sets the standard for everyday people to try and look like the ads that the media, or all the things that the media places in front of you to look at and say, this is what you're supposed to be. So it's everywhere.
Because the media is everywhere, on TV, on internet, on the advertisement, on streets. So it is like everywhere. So, and all the information about beauty things we accept is from, I think it's almost 99% from media.
I believe that the media starts from when we're young. It starts from when we're born, pretty much, where the pink colored section is directed toward women and the blue or green is directed toward boys. So with that being said, for women, as they're growing up, we transition from Barbies to magazines, then from magazines we actually carry out what they say and we start buying makeup. So I feel like the media really does have a strong impact on how we view ourselves and how women try to fit the portrayals of the media. For example, celebrities, for example, models, and we try really hard.
When relating to body image, adolescence can be a very sensitive age for young children. Early maturing girls tend to be less satisfied with the appearance of their bodies. According to the National Institute on Media and Family, a pre-adolescent becomes increasingly aware of what society standards are for the ideal body. A content analysis was done by Herbozo, Dunn, LaRose, and Thompson. The study showed that children's movies put an overwhelming emphasis on beauty and ugliness. Oftentimes, the associations were almost directly linked to how children perceive their peers and people in the world. Results show that 72% of videos placed emphasis on physical attractiveness. Also, 60% of the videos display female thinness. Obesity is heavily represented in children's media through evil characters who are unattractive, unfriendly, and cruel. Often, obese characters are associated with the presence of food. The experiments show that the thin ideal is emphasized from early adolescence. As a result, many girls grow up with these thin ideals that often carry into their young adulthood. As cultural beauty ideals are realistically unattainable, women are more likely to adopt unhealthy dietary patterns and social behaviors. According to the Center for Discovery, 42% of girls 1st through 3rd grades want to be thinner. 81% of 10-year-olds are afraid of being fat.
I think when going through puberty, I really began to think more about my self-image because my body was constantly changing and I became far more aware of it.
Physical beauty became important to me, I would say, in high school, where you're around so many different females from different ethnic backgrounds that you see their beauty and it makes you question yours.
So I think that my physical beauty became important to me pretty young, and I'd say definitely as soon as I would walk into school or church and expect to hear, "You look very pretty," or "I love your outfit," and that kind of set the standard for the many years of, oh my gosh, what do I look like?
I think right after I went to college, it started to affect me a lot. I started to realize the physical beauty is important to me, because in China we all wore school uniform in middle school and high school, like all the day, all the time.
Physical image has been important for me since I was in middle school, because I used to be teased a lot So it's been important for me since then, but as I moved into high school, my body image was no longer the issue, and then what was the issue was the fact that now I had to worry about wearing makeup, where I had to come to school to impress.